Welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. We're going to play some retro tonight. Some retro. Here we go. What's going on, Jacob? What's up, Eric Joseph? Welcome in, Jacob. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Kevin McElroy? How funny. He actually hit me. How do I feel about Constantine? Like the, oh, I love Constantine. I think he's awesome. I even like the, I like Constantine in a lot of the Batman movies, like the Batman Halloween. He was really good in that. Batman and Constantine's really cool in a lot of the DC movies, like the DC animated movies. Yeah, he's dope. I think honestly, Keanu Reeves played a really good Constantine. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I like Constantine a lot. DC. I think DC has more interesting characters than Marvel. You know, they just do. And if someone made me pick DC or Marvel, like, I would have to go with DC. I think he wants to make a sequel to Constantine. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, the Godzilla TMNT figures were really cool, honestly. I seen them once, and I didn't see them again for a long time. And so I was like, next time I see them, I'm getting them. And lo and behold, that's probably going to be the last. Hey, what's up, Hanukkah? That's probably going to be one of the last TMNT things that I buy, to be honest, for a while. You know, unless I can find like the other figures, but we'll see. Couldn't find the Donatello or the Leonardo. What's up, Ray? Constantine 2 or Constipation? I mean, only one would be shitty. Sorry to bust in here full talk. Please don't be sorry about that. Thank you for busting here full talking. I love that you came in here and you asked a great question and started great conversation. Don't ever be sorry about that. You are exactly what a streamer wants out of a viewer. Nope, don't ever be sorry about that. You can come in locked and loaded with 10 questions like that, and I'll be thankful. Josh Dillingham. Dillingwood. Hazelham's gonna start watching more because he can watch on YouTube now. So that makes me happy. Katie loves the blah blah blah. I do. Honestly, it's my favorite part of streaming, is talking to people. I really truly do. Mikey Hanukkah today. I don't know if I showed you earlier. Thank you so much, Eric. I got a roll of quarters, 2 rolls of nickels, and a roll of dimes today, Mikey. Thank you so much, Eric. Check it out, dude. Can't wait to undo them. And then we still have thank you so much, Eric. We still have 3 rolls of pennies and a roll of dimes that we have to unroll, and they're all random coins. Ray, I find a missed strike. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much. You leveled us up, dude. Thank you so much, man. Hell yeah, Eric Mills. Who's gonna match Eric Mills? Who's gonna throw 50s down with him? 50 stars. 50-cent pieces just all over the ground. Thank you so much. I think I'm gonna open these coins on a stream. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much. Hey dude, hell yeah. Thank you so much for lighting it up so much, brother. You're awesome. Hey, who started a star party with him? Alvin with the star party. We got a star party going on. Let's get that shit. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much, Alvin. Good lord, that was amazing, dude.
Alvin! Alvin!
Thank you so much.
Alvin!
You found another wheat penny? You matched Eric with 50 stars too, dude. Thank you so much. I didn't even see that. You snuck that in there. That's badass, dude. Thank you so much, Jacob. You sure did, man. I see that. You matched immediately. That's so awesome, dude. Thank you so much, Eric. Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you so much, Alvin. The wheat penny's awesome, Hanukkah. I was in the pool! And I got $2 today, too, from the bank, because I was going through the bank drive-thru. I'm like, can I give you $2 for those gold dollars? And they were like, yep. What's up, Michael Woodman? How you doing, man? We just got an old star party going on. No big deal. I need some more water. Yes. Punch him out. I love gold dollars. Alright, I need to update this star goal here. What's going on, Spazzington? Welcome in, dude. Nice, dude. I'm building a nice coin collection for the nest egg for me and Leveda. That's great. Supposedly coffee mugs can sell for a lot of money on eBay. Yeah, I have 5 $2 bills saved right now. The star party's gonna run out. The star party's gonna run out. It's gonna run out in 1 minute. Don't let the star party run out. Okay, buddy. That's awesome. Hell yeah, Eric. We save any bill that we find with a star on it too. Any bill with a star. I watch a lot of coin channels too to figure out what's crazy and what's not, what's rare and what's not. Hey, Death Star, welcome in. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. A star note with a star note with a blue or red serial number, that'd be crazy. Where would the star be located? Right to the serial number. Dude, thank you so much. 530 stars from Eric Mills. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. Let me update that here then. That is awesome of you. Yeah, the star would be located next to the serial number. 1,290 stars. Amazing. Thank you so much,
Get
Eric.
your special sock out, nerds.
Yeah,
It's gonna get
it
good.
sure did go through. Thank you so much. I know sometimes it takes a minute from your side, and I apologize for how slow it can be, but it did. Thank you. You know, I kick myself sometimes thinking how some coins I may have had in my life that have been super rare that I didn't even know it, you know? Hell yeah, thank you so much, Eric. Hey, from work, says Ashley. Hello. Hey, that's okay. No worries. Understandable, Understandable, Eric. Thank you so much either way, you guys. Turning this slow day into a not so slow day. I love it. Alright. Need some more water in my freaking water tank. Here we go, perfect time. When I was born, my grandpa gave my mom 10 silver dollars. I have them right here, and I've only found 2 more silver dollars just at a gas station in the wild. So I have these silver dollars right here, and these are the only ones that I have. So these silver dollars right here, they feel like pirate treasure. They all have Liberty Bells on the back. Wonder if a couple don't. The ones I got from the gas station. I don't know. Silver dollars are hard to come across though. Nobody really uses them anymore. And can we get a hashtag Eric? I missed it. That could have been the end of the fight. Oh well. I'll get it. Next time. Yeah. They are rare for sure. When you get them, hold on to them. They won't fit in my piggy bank. Or my Batman bank. Ashley Campbell, welcome in. Silver uncirculated. We have some uncirculated coins. We are signed up for $38 a year to the US Mint, and we get sent coins every year. So we're gonna get every year we're gonna get a set of these coins. And here's the Philadelphia Mint, and here is the Denver Mint of these coin sets. So just anybody can do this. You sign up to the Denver Mint, and then you get these coin sets every year sent to you. So Corinne and I are gonna do this and just keep them uncirculated. She's got super into coins as well. Super into coins and collecting dollar bills and stuff. She's always checking serial numbers on dollar bills now. Yep, keep it and save them for the kids. That's exactly what we're probably gonna do. If I can come across a few really crazy ones, I'm gonna sell them though. Man, tonight we had Costco. I called tonight. I was like, tonight we're not having Panda Express, kids. We're having Costco Express. Because we made Costco orange chicken and Costco lo mein. And it was really good, honestly. The lo mein was amazing. And then we had wontons from Costco. Shrimp from Costco. I swear I've had shrimp like 4 times for dinner now. Because it came with 40 shrimp, and they're big. 40 jumbo shrimp. You have re-downloaded F-099? Nice. Got my Nate's raw honey. This shit you can get on Amazon. It's only $10 for 2 pounds. If anybody does want to buy it, let me know, and I'll put it in my Amazon affiliate, and we have a link in Discord for the Amazon affiliate link. There's a lot of cool stuff in there too, all stuff that I've used. I need to start doing Amazon reviews, honestly. Eventually, I'm gonna have a Facebook shop, eventually, when I get invited, and I'm gonna start having items on there like action figures and video games and things like that. so people can like get action figures and used video games directly from me, basically. He's the same as Macho Man, basically. Damn. Fuck, man. Seriously, what the fuck? I don't understand how that just happened. All of a sudden, my fucking, my mini coffee stir went haywire and just started, like, spraying it too powerfully. The same problem Phil Koufax has with Glenn's mom. Okay, good. You guys, okay. All right, let's see here. Come on now. That sucked. Fucking stupid. I guess I didn't need that much coffee anyway. Whatever. There we go. You have the same problem when you twerk. Y'all, it's been 9 minutes since we've had a comment on Facebook. What's going on, everybody? Y'all are lurking, man. Thank you so much for joining. Help me get to level 3 stars, y'all. Lurking for days. Ashley's not lurking. Eric Joseph is not lurking. He's talking over on the tube. Alvin's not lurking. He dropped stars earlier. Jacob Stinger's not lurking. Josh Dillingham is not lurking. Anyone who's talked in the last 20 minutes is not lurking. But if you go longer than 20 minutes without talking, you're lurking. You have joined the lurker crew. The lurker crew. The lurker crew. That's why we all became the lurker crew. Bitch. Shit. No, damn it, I could have had the match over. I am the one who sees all but never seen himself. I am the lurker. That's funny. I feel like my Facebook comments are maybe messing up for some reason. Are they messing up, or are people just being super quiet? It's very strange, man. You know, usually Usually we have about a comment a minute. What's going on, Andy? How you doing? I know that, Death Star Jedi. Little tooth pain. Sorry to hear that. Sometimes I am, but definitely not a twerker. I can't twerk. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Niall Peterson, welcome in. We got 18 people over on Facebook, and y'all are telling me 18 is 16 of you are lurking? Come on now. Say hello. If you've already said hello this stream or said something, thank you so much. What is everybody's favorite genre of movies? I would say I really like comedy and I like horror movies. Comedy and horror. I've been known to get low from time to time, said Hanukkah. Jacob Stinger's here. Hey, if you guys can't think of anything to say, just drop an emote. I want to be part of the chat, but Ashley told me not to. That's false. 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 Comedy, sci-fi, horror. Thank you, Niall, for saying something. Who we got hanging out in the stream who's a lurker, who used to say a lot, who doesn't say a lot anymore? I only see Zane, Jacob, Ashley, and Niall saying hi. Out of 19 people, you're telling me that's all that's going to say hi? That is super lame. Goofiness aside, hope all is well. All is well, thanks for asking. Death Star Jedi, that's the first Don Flamenco, not this one. Death Star Jedi, I mean this with no rudeness whatsoever, but I do not need any tips on this game, like whatsoever. But I appreciate you being here. Like, if you want to tell me things that you like to do on Punch-Out, like, you know, bopping left to right or whatever, but that doesn't work on the second one. Tell me a dirty joke, nothing too bad. Facebook people. Maybe they're shy. Who knows? Could be. Jacob Singer says, I like comedy, horror, and animated movies. Me too. I love animated movies. The animated Justice League movies are awesome. I need tips. Okay, yeah, no worries, no worries. It just looked like you were backseat gaming. Thank you, Death Star. I mean, I'm probably not the only one who thought you were giving tips, though. But that's just me. And I don't mind tips sometimes, but when I'm playing Punch-Out, a game I'm obviously good at, I'm not really a fan of them. But since you weren't doing that, you say, no worries. Here we go. Here we go, and down. I don't think he'll get up from this. DC does better animated movies. Yes, that's true. Hey peeps, how you doing? A2D, how's the fam? Welcome in, Tim. I'm doing well, buddy. Thanks for asking. Just slow today, good sir. Just slow. All right. Time to fight. Mr. Sandman. How's everything been with you, Tim? There we go. What's up, James Griffin? Thanks for joining, man. Thank you for the stars, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome in. How are you? I noticed you got that verified badge. I have a verified badge too. Here we go. A buccaneer. How much did pirates charge for an earring? A buccaneer. Yo. Same price he sells corn for. Krista Bryson, welcome in. Batman the Animated Series is one of the best shows ever. What's up, Krista Bryson? How are you? All you lurkers are coming out of the woodwork finally. I'll be doing a morning show because I'll be getting the kids on the bus in the morning. I just gotta make sure and set my alarm. I love Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond was incredible. Batman Beyond probably would not have been as good if they didn't continue with Kevin Conroy. Because that's what made it so good. Was old Batman talking with new Batman. One of my favorite episodes. One of my favorite episodes is where, I forget what villain it is, but he's trying to convince Batman that he's insane. And he has Batman, like, he has Bruce Wayne, old Bruce Wayne, in a psych ward. And he keeps, like, trying to, you know, like, he keeps thinking he has, like, you know, voices in his head or whatever, but he knows they're not his, but they're in his head, basically. And at the end of the episode, when, you know, Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, rescues Bruce Wayne, old Batman, Terry says, well, how did you know that the voices weren't yours? And he says, because in my head, I don't call myself Bruce. And then Terry says, well, what do you call yourself? And Bruce Wayne just looks at Terry, and Terry goes, oh, because Bruce Wayne doesn't call himself Bruce Wayne in his head, he calls himself Batman. So he knew that it wasn't him. He knew he was mind controlled, but he just didn't know how. Or, like, you know, be having a trick played on him. But anyway, love Batman Beyond. Series is so good. Super underrated. Busy, busy, busy. Working, trying to pay for 2 cars to get fixed. The wife's car is slinging a belt and needs a pulley. Yours is a vacuum hose. No. Exactly. Yeah, I love Batman Beyond. The movie, too, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, is on YouTube for anyone to watch for free with ads. And it's a great movie. The Joker in the movie is essentially Tim Drake. Because Tim Drake, as a kid, was taken by Batman and Jokerized, and then breaks out of the psych ward later in life. You remember that episode of Batman Beyond, Zane? Hey, Punch 6. What's up, Andy? I send the broness. Hit me up on the Switch too, bro. You are undoubtedly in need of a rumble with the Punk 6. I was wondering if he was going to throw anything else. Oh, man. You see how they stopped the clock for that? Do you see that? Check that out. I'm gonna make a little video of this. Oh no, I can't actually because the... Oh, I can. Here we go. Man, the clock stopped when he did that. Who's my favorite Joker out of all the animated voices? Oh, of course, Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill all day. Favorite action Joker? Man, that's a tough one. It's between Jack Nicholson or what's his name? What about everybody else? Who's your favorite animated voice actor for Joker? Or who is your favorite live action Joker? You could mention favorites, you could mention multiple, you can tell me in order. You know, you could say they're all my favorites, but I like this one better. You know, everybody has a favorite. Like Cesar Romero is a lot of people's favorites. Did you know he was a real pain in the neck? He wouldn't shave his mustache for the role of Joker, so they had to put all kinds of extra makeup on his upper lip. Mark Hamill and Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Jack Nicholson was good. Ivana, welcome in. Hey, that's okay, Chris Knapp. No worries, brother. I figure sometimes people are lurking with a reason, man. And I appreciate you listening. And if I'm ever saying that and you're at work, just ignore me, dude. Don't even worry about it. People at work, it's understandable. You're awesome, Chris. Keeps me sane and listening. Hell yeah, dude. I love that. Cesar Romero. Remember watching original show and my dad and at daycare back in the day. That's awesome. Pugstick says, what's up, Nappy? One episode that I like from Batman Beyond is where Terry gets mad at Bruce because he can't have a life the way he wants due to being Batman. He wanted to date a girl as well. Terry definitely learned a couple of lessons from Bruce in that one. Yeah, I mean, Bruce learned a big lesson from what's it called? The Phantasm. Ivana, welcome in. I'm doing great. How are you? What hasn't been working on your end, Chris? Damn. Oh, I can pin it for you if you need. Here you go. Also, too, if it doesn't work for you, try it in a different web browser, Chris. But hey, I'll never argue with anybody who wants to drop some stars, man. That's super awesome. Thank you so much. You know, I really liked Jared Leto as the Joker at the end of the Snyder movie. Hell yeah, Chris Knapp. Did I what, Eric? Damn. Fuck, I just messed it up. Dude. Did you watch the end? Did you watch the after the credit scene of the Snyderverse movies? When he had the sheriff's vest on, that was a great scene. Yes, it was. Yes, I didn't like him in the original, like, Snyder movie. I also thought he didn't need to go as far as he did with his method acting. Like, what's the point in pissing off the people you're working with? Hey! Thank you so much, Chris Knapp.
Okay, it worked. Keep doing your thing and he'll be listening.
Thank you so much, dude. Who's gonna match Chris Knapp on his 500 stars? Who's gonna match Chris Knapp? I'm gonna match Chris Knapp. Who's gonna match Chris Knapp? I'm gonna match Chris Knapp. Stars or super chats? Match that shit. You're awesome, Chris. Thanks, buddy. Hills to the yeah. Auto messed me. The Joker 2 is Joaquin Phoenix, yes. Oh my gosh, I loved the way they did the Martian Manhunter at the ending credit scene of the Snyderverse, and I was so sad that we didn't get a sequel to that because I love the Martian Manhunter, man. Angelo, thank you so much. I got in a wreck, so I've been going through it. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so sorry to hear that. You got in a wreck? Oh no. Were you hurt? Is your car totaled? Martian Manhunter from Smallville. He was in Smallville? Thank you so much, Mangelo. Oh my gosh, your car's totaled. Man, were you at fault? Not that it matters. Dude, that's so cool that Martian Manhunter was in Smallville. I did not know that. Yeah, I never realized that Smallville went that deep with the lore. I'm so sorry about that too, Chris. That's awful, man. Oh my god, I loved the Justice League cartoon. It's so good. Oh, thank you so much, Mangelo. I will fix that, dude. Yeah, it was a new person that donated those stars. Dude, no, it was the taxi driver's fault. Oh my gosh, well, I'm so glad it wasn't your fault. That's good. And you're not hurt? I mean, it sucks that it happened, but not being at fault is like the best thing that could happen to you. You know what I mean? He only ever appeared human. The Justice League cartoon is so good, Andy. I feel like you would really like it. I won. I still won. I almost just lost right there. Oh my god, I won by decision, just barely. I won by the fucking hair on my ass, man, just barely. What scene are you talking about? ADD with the Joker. Tim, I'll share it to you to Discord. Here we go. Here you go, my friend Tim D. Wayne. It is shared for you. Yeah, we're all sorry to hear that, Chris, but we're all glad you're okay. Thank you for helping us get to a nice even 2K stars today, y'all. That's pretty awesome. I think I'm gonna hang up some Christmas lights behind me, possibly, just to have some kind of lights back there. I think I don't know. I have some kind of lights that I can hang up. I think I'm going to. All right. Well, we beat Punchout. I was thinking of a game that would be very hard to no death run was Narc on NES. Oh yeah, that's because Narc is really crappy. No offense. The arcade game is way more fun than the Nintendo game. Andy said, great job. Thanks, Andy. No death run, ghosts and goblins. Yeah, right. Oh, I did not mean to start this game. We're gonna play Double Dragon, although I love Jaws. I just beat the game earlier. Don't feel like playing it again. Here we go. All right, mission 1, let's go. There we go. I was opening Streamlabs OBS so I could record parts of this. Here we go. Bitch. I'm trying to punch only right now. Which one is... Oh, okay. Well, that must be the first penguin. Because Colin Farrell was the penguin in The Batman, so that must be, like, the original penguin. He's the one who went the really weird laugh. And his long cigarette thing. Now see, I'm starting to get halfway to death here, so I better actually start kicking. Yeah, that's who I figured it was, because I didn't recognize the name. DeVito. The Gotham series had a good origin story for the Penguin. So earlier today I was walking with Corinne out of Target and I said, when I get home I might have a cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayo sandwich. And she said that's an odd combination. I said, no it's not. What if I had a BLT and I just added cheese and tomato? It's basically a BLT without the B. You know? Just a cheese and lettuce, just a tomato and lettuce sandwich. You know, guys, you know, tomato, lettuce, and mayo and cheese. It's a delicious sandwich, honestly. But after that, she was like, "Oh, I see what you're talking about." You know, that makes sense. Just no bacon. You know, because if I had, she was like, at first she was like, that was weird. But I was like, what if I have a BLT and I just had cheese and bacon? That wouldn't be weird, right? And she's like, no, I guess not. Here we go. Did you guys know that Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin in Batman Returns? I believe it was Marlon Wayans. I liked Poison Ivy from Batman Returns. That was Batman Forever. That was good, for sure. Yeah, that movie was amazing, Ray. Yeah, that movie was incredible. And you know what? I think it's great that his, you know, his role as Batman was very similar to Michael Keaton's role as Batman in the way that people didn't think he would be a very good Batman. Like, did you guys know in 1989 there was 50,000 letters 50,000 letters sent to Warner Brothers in protest of Michael Keaton being Batman. 50,000. That is a shit ton for 1989. But he turned out to be an amazing Batman. And same with Robert Pattinson. There was a lot of buzz against Robert Pattinson being oh dude, it's so good. Oh my god. Dude, watch it. Seriously, it's so good. It's honestly one of the best Batman movies, because I really like the early years of Batman, like year 1. It actually takes place in year 2. Yeah. I know. So it's very similar to the protest that was against Robert Pattinson being a being Batman. My favorite Riddler is Frank Gorshin from the 60s. The other Riddler was John Aston. Yeah, really, really good movie. And I love Robert Pattinson was awesome. Michael Keaton is still my favorite though. Yeah. Who's the worst Batman? Clooney. All day. Bat nipples. Val Kilmer is such an underrated Batman. I really liked his Batman, to be honest. I like Batman Forever. Now, I'm not saying I don't like Batman and Robin, because it's a good movie. But I hated Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl. It was so stupid. Like, you're gonna tell me all of a sudden Batgirl is just putting on a costume and suddenly she's a badass. No. They didn't even talk about her being Commissioner Gordon's daughter. Batgirl was originally supposed to be Commissioner Gordon's daughter. Hey! Dude, thank you so much for talking, Chris Knapp. We're all so sorry about your car wreck, dude. But you know what? With it not being your fault, especially with a taxi company, I mean...
Okay, back to lurking. Talk to you all later.
Hey, message me about that sometime. There was... Man. I got rear-ended one time, and I went to... And my neck and my back and my shoulders actually did really hurt from it, so I went to a chiropractor for like, you know, a few months, and it was all covered by it was all covered by their insurance, and I went to a lawyer, and you know, like, and the lawyer got all the medical coverage covered, and I got like $2,000 out of it or something like that. So this was years ago. This was like 2013. He said, no, Chris, keep talking. Thank you so much, Chris. Have a good one, dude. You see that? He just walked on the water. Yes, Chris, please do. Clooney was too much Bruce Wayne, not enough Batman. He could play millionaires, but not the badass. I can agree with that. Thank you so much again, Chris. Chris leveled us up, y'all. Let me level that up here. All right, level 4, let's go. Here we go. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Alright, alright, alright. I still think Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Mr. Freeze was funny. I agree with you. But he was... Yeah, he was funny. I agree. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age! So, my one problem with that is Mr. Freeze, if portrayed correctly, could be one of the darkest, most awesome villains in a Batman movie. And he would be a very interesting story because Mr. Freeze is... I just feel sorry for Mr. Freeze, man. His wife got a rare disease, and all he was trying to do was build a chamber to help his wife survive. And then, like, people came in and disrupted his work and basically, like, put his wife in an even deeper coma or whatever. And that's all he's trying to do. He's just trying to rescue his wife, man. Like, there's a lot of really, like, there's a few episodes of Batman the Animated Series that really break it down. And yeah, I mean, it's so good. What the fuck? Didn't even go off. Yeah, Mr. Freeze would be one of the best movie villains, to be honest with you. Thank you, Eric, for the super chat, dude. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Eric. This is turning out to be a not so slow day. Don't tell my boss I love this conversation. Hell yeah, dude. I won't. Mr. Freeze is such a good villain. He really is. He'd be a great movie villain. If portrayed correctly, and I like the way he was portrayed, but I think he... Hey, thank you so much, Ivana. Thank you so much.
What kind of dog can jump higher than a building? All of them. Buildings can't jump. Woman face palming emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Playful face emoji.
That was funny. Thank you, Ivana. Alright, time for the Karen go round. I would watch a Solomon Grundy movie, but he would have to be a supporting villain, I feel like. Like, Solomon Grundy's just all smashy. Solomon Grundy's like evil Hulk. I'm so excited about the Clayface movie, and if they fuck that up, I will be so mad. God damn it, are you fucking serious? Cheap bastard with a fucking knife, man. Yeah, Solomon Grundy movie would be good. Thank you again for all the stars and super chats, everybody. That's so awesome of you guys. Oh my gosh, you ever wanted someone unalived so bad you threw yourself off a cliff for it? Apparently he did. Hey Josh McManus, welcome in. Good morning or afternoon, good evening to you. I guess it is morning, it's AM. There we go. I'm just gonna keep smacking him in the face. There we go. I don't understand why the Abobo's first. Like, usually you work up to the tougher enemies. There we go. Bastards. There we go. Motherfucker. Hey, what's up, Jody? Bitch. All right. Oh yeah, I'm really excited for the Spider-Man movie and the Avengers movie. Fucking game. Stupid fucking last boss. Just ridiculously cheap. You're gonna give the last boss a fucking Tommy gun. A Tommy gun. Whatever, bitch. That's awful. So, did you hear that scientists are possibly thinking that when we are dreaming, we are becoming conscious in another reality? Scientists thinking when we are sleeping, we are visiting another reality.
Some scientists believe vivid dreams might be experiences in parallel universes, connecting with alternate versions of ourselves. These theories, inspired by quantum theory, suggest dreams could act as portals to other realities, though there's no concrete proof yet.
Yeah, no concrete proof yet, but it is a theory, which is pretty crazy. I'm sure people have been theorizing that for years, though. Hundreds of years, probably. There we go. We finished season 1 of Stranger Things tonight. Man, thank you so much for getting us to level 1 stars, y'all. Wonder who's gonna get us to level 2. It's gonna be someone unexpected. That was great when Chris Evans in Deadpool and Wolverine. I have never seen Wolverine and Deadpool yet. I need to. It's just hard to watch extremely violent stuff with so many kids around. And that movie is really, really violent and bloody, and we'll maybe get to watching stuff like that eventually, you know? But that movie's... I think that movie might be a little too much for the kiddos. So we're just waiting for the right time to be able to watch it. Jeez Louise. I'm really getting myself in a pickle here. Let's see if I can get out of it. I'm gonna need this game to stop being selfish with the lines. I just got screwed. Oh, of course, now the game wants to be like, here you go. Dude, I'm never gonna make it out of this one. This might be... a little too much. Nope, I'm not getting out of this. Well, it was starting to turn around. I mean, I actually thought I was going to get somewhere. Alright, what, I've been playing Retro for an hour and 45 minutes. Let's do like 30-ish minutes of Oblivion. Maybe 45 minutes, maybe I'll go till 2:15 or so. Or should I keep on with the Retro? What do you guys want? Oblivion or Retro? Could always play Oblivion in the morning. I think I might do that. Play Oblivion in the morning. What do you guys think? Because I think I'll get too into retro, said Andy. I think I'll get too into Oblivion. Both. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to play Oblivion in the morning. Let's do some... Let's do one life on Mario. One life. How far can I get on one life? Bruh. How far can I get on one life? I did that on purpose. Hey, what's up, Shadow? How you doing? All right, now for real. How you doing, Shadow? Welcome in, man. Thanks for joining. Oh, geez. Just kidding. All right, now for real. Someone's like, he's gonna do it again. Shadow Man, welcome in, brother. Hey, Shadow Man, did you ever think of some screens to make for Quincy's Corner for all your donos that you send? Hey, gameplay's good tonight, man. The gameplay is going good. Thanks for asking. You're funny, Tim. That should have been a short, how far can I make it? Jump straight into the pit. That's what it was. That's what it was. Alright. Yeah, I'll probably step out of here after the Mario tonight. Today's been a lot of fun. Tonight's been a lot of fun. It's been slow, but still fun. Kind of slow. It's sped up a little bit, so which is good. Very thankful. You know, if 40 is a low day, I'm okay with that. I think I said that yesterday too. I'll take 40 for a low day a few times a month. That's great. You're all good, Tim. You could poke at me if you want to. I poke back though. Just so you know. Better watch out, man. Cortina poked at me and I gave her children. Nope, I respect you enough to poke, not to poke, and I won't look good pregnant. Respect me enough to poke. I'm giving you permission to poke, Tim. Don't poke south. Repost Raph saying, tell me you didn't pay money for this. Repost, I didn't see your first one. Jose Canseco bat. Tell me. You didn't pay money for this. I love that line. Famous. When Raphael landed upside down in the trash can, the actor hurt his nose really bad. Mario does look strange when swimming, I agree. Here we go. Repost. Alright, not too bad. I always wondered why flagpoles for the end of a level. Good question. Probably because they're a progress marker? Flagpoles? I don't know. Maybe they just liked the idea of Mario sliding down something at the end of the level. Who knows? I mean, you know, it became kind of an icon to where, you know, I mean, the end of the level has to have some way to signify it's the end of the level. I think that's it. Who knows? Could be another reason. Maybe. That could be too. All theories that work. Yeah, maybe. There we go. I always wonder why there was a skull on the flag, though. Showcasing, oh my gosh, that's funny, Kirk. Maybe. Here we go. I thought it was a peace symbol. That's a skull. Oh, fuck. No, man. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. One life. Alright, let's try to land the plane in Top Gun. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of when people make that their very first question, because I've been trolled a lot. People, you know, like people coming in trying to troll for using emulation. I'm using a mix of emulation and real hardware. I'm using an AVS through a capture card. So I'm using an AVS. You know, another reason I don't really like answering those questions either is because typically people will come in, they'll ask that question, and then they'll just leave. You know, they won't even, you know, respond to your question, or they judge or whatever. You know, you're not using real cartridges in a real Nintendo. So, anyway, welcome in, Debbie. How are you today? The family's doing good. Thanks for asking. I probably have more real systems hooked up than a good majority of streamers. I have an OG Xbox hooked up through a RetroTink that amazing grandma got me. I have a GameCube hooked up through my RetroTink. I have an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, a Wii U, which is technically also a Wii, a GameCube and the Game Boy Player, a PS5, a AVS, a Mega SG, a Super NT, a Super Console X Pro 5. Yeah, I love the OG Xbox. I'm thinking about starting to do emulation though for Sega and Super Nintendo through my Stream Deck once I get that. And Xbox 360 emulation. For like the older arcade games. I was watching an RGT85 video tonight about Xbox 360 emulation. I could share the video, it seems really easy, honestly. And he says it runs on the Stream Deck pretty well. So I'm going to turn the Stream Deck into a big, and the Stream Deck is probably going to become one of my most useful tools. So I made my first big purchase of 2026, y'all. I financed a Steam Deck, which is about a $500 purchase. But I did finance it, like I said, so I have, you know, 5 months, 6 months to pay it off. Easy peasy. Hey, Angelo. The only other thing I need to buy soon is I need to get a new computer chair. I know it seems like I just got this one, but my fat ass is really rough on computer chairs. I broke the arm. It's wobbly as hell. This chair was rated for 400 pounds too. And I'm 270. I mean, I'm not a small guy, but I ain't 400. Nothing wrong with being 400 pounds if you're 400 pounds, but I'm not. That's what the chair was rated for. Maybe I tore the chair up with my toots, who knows. But, yeah. Dude, and another thing that pisses me off about the chair, I'll show you in a minute. I wish I would have known this before I bought it, because I would have never bought it if I'd known. Okay, so this chair the back of it doesn't stop. There's no lock mechanism to keep you just going back. And it just goes back really far. Like too far. And there's no way to stop it. Like, I have turned this chair over, and I am mechanically inclined. Like, I know what I'm doing around shit. You know, I can look at things and just see how they work. And yeah, I read the fucking directions when I first got it, and I've just been dealing with it ever since. So the next chair I get, I think I'm gonna buy a chair from Costco. You know, I'm so tired of buying chairs from Office Max and Amazon and them just turning out to be shit. So I'm buying a chair from Costco next time, because Costco just makes good stuff. Did you guys see a picture of my Costco dinner tonight? I'll throw it in general chat. Check that out. This was a Costco dinner. The shrimp was 40 jumbo shrimp for $12. The Chinese food was 6 bags of Chinese food, frozen bags, for $12. And it fed us. I ate 2 of them the other night, and we had 4 of them tonight for dinner. And so we fed the family for not much more than about $20 tonight, which was awesome, because we had orange chicken that we had 2 nights in a row from there. And then we had we had wontons that were left over. Dude, it was so good. Seriously, was so good. It looked like a feast, but it was all from Costco, man. It was like to feed the whole family. Like, it just cost, you know, just think about it. I mean, we got the shrimp, and I've been eating off that shrimp now. I've been warming up, like, I've been eating them like 8 at a time, 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 at a time in the air fryer. And these 40 shrimp are seeming just to last forever. And then the wontons, we've had 4 meals off the wontons. We've had 3 to 4 meals off of 1 of the 2 bags of the orange chicken. We had 2 meals off of the chow mein. So realistically, I mean, we spent, you know, $36 on three things of food: the shrimp, the chow mein, and the wontons, and the orange chicken. So like 42 or whatever. But that fed us like 5 dinners. 4 dinners, 5 dinners. So like basically like fucking $10 a dinner essentially for the family. $10 for the whole family for dinner, and that is good to feed a family of fucking 7, man. Family of 7. $10 a dinner essentially when you break it all down to how many times I got to feed the family off of that. And we still have more. We still have a whole nother bag of orange chicken. We're out of the chow mein though. That went fast. Because it was so delicious. I had 2 of them the other night. Yeah. Connected. I refueled that bitch.
Does he look like a bitch?
I think I'm gonna play, man, I really want to play Breath of the Wild in the morning, honestly. Get shy about playing it, because I don't think it's gonna do as well as Retro or something like that, you know? Like tonight, before the stream, I had my stream named Oblivion, but right before I started, I was like, it's not gonna do well. And so I was like, okay, mind, I'll play Retro. Who we got lurking here? By the way, just so you know, if you are lurking, you're twerking. If you're lurking, you're twerking. God dang it. I'm here for the game and chat. I understand this is a job, so you need viewers, but sometimes, man, just play what you feel. Don't burn out. You know what? I appreciate you so much, Kevin. But I will say, even when I compromise and I play something different because I'm afraid that, you know, like something's not going to do well, I still play what I enjoy. You know? So, I still do enjoy playing Punchout, like, very much. I still enjoy playing Double Dragon, like, a lot. I've just started Oblivion so many times, and it just does terrible, but it does really well at night if I play Retro first and then go into Oblivion. But you're right, Shadow Man, I appreciate that. You know, one thing, even though this is my job, I still always do put fun first. So even when I'm not playing something because I'm afraid it's not going to do well, I'm still playing something fun. So, but I appreciate where you're coming from, Kevin. Good night. Take care, Ivan. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good one. He's from Guadalajara. Thanks for joining, bud. Please come back in. I appreciate the way you support the stream so much, Kevin. Thanks, buddy. The graphics on this game were impressive for the day. He said, holy jiggle physics. Did your mom just walk in the room or something? Hell yeah. Good. As long as you're enjoying yourself as well, we enjoy watching. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, even when I'm like compromising and playing something different because I'm afraid something's not going to do well, I still play what I enjoy. I sat there for literally a half hour though, thinking to myself like what I should play aside from Oblivion. It took me a half hour to decide to play Punchout. I probably would have been on a lot sooner if my indecisive ass could have thought of something quicker. TD Rogers. TD Rogers said he's going to be top of the star list. Here we go. I've only beaten this level a handful of times. I can never remember where to go. I always hated getting caught right there. So my Steam Deck is more than likely going to be here tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic again. I'm excited to have a PC that runs like a game console that will go through my capture card. Game is so confusing. Yes, it's gonna be great, Debbie. It's just another stream upgrade, you know? Just another stream upgrade. It's gonna give me access to thousands of more games that I don't have. And I'll still probably play the same old shit, you know, 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time surprise you with something different. But I think people like the same old shit, man, and so do I, you know? I think people like seeing Mario, you know, once, or, you know, Mario 1, Mario 2, Mario 3, Mario World, Mario, you know, throughout the week. So that makes me happy. I'm happy about that because I love playing those games. They don't get old. For me, at least. For some people, they may. You know, Contra, Double Dragon, Castlevania. Just all classics that I don't tire of. That I think you guys probably don't tire of watching. But I also try to switch it up. What's up, Shark Loving Gamer? Hello. Oh my gosh, I did it. This is the end of the level. This level's confusing. I can't believe I made it. Oh wait, did I just totally jinxed myself. It's not the end. I thought it was. Ah. Yes, I did it. Holy crap. That is such a tough game to beat a level in, man. Seriously. Hey, man, just out of curiosity, as far as handheld PCs go, have you tried the Levino Legion Go? It uses Steam also and works completely like a PC. Uses Steam completely better than really interesting. No, I've heard of that, but those are like $1,000, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, those are expensive, man. I guess you can get them for like 500. I guess those aren't too much worse than what I bought, but I'm pretty happy. Maybe eventually I'll buy another one, who knows, down the road. What do you mean Steam on a Steam Deck does not play a bunch of games? Does the Steam Deck play all Steam games?
No, the Steam Deck can't play every Steam game perfectly because of hardware and anti-cheat issues. However, it runs most games, especially those verified as great on deck thanks to Proton. Some demanding games might struggle.
What are some demanding games that the Steam Deck has trouble with?
Some demanding games that Steam Deck struggles with include recent AAA titles, such as Star Wars Outlaws, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, and The Last of Us Part 1 games with heavy graphics or aggressive anti-cheat features, like newer Call of Duty titles, also cause problems, often leading to stutters or crashes.
Yeah, see, I don't really care about that. Like what? Like what, Punksticks? Give me some examples. My son got me a new Zelda Pro controller, comes tomorrow. I'm very excited. That's awesome. I mean, what? That's really awesome, Debbie. I'm happy for you. What games are you talking about? Be specific, Punksticks. Because I don't care about playing Star Wars Outlaws. And I don't care about playing The Last of Us, and I don't care about playing Hellblade 2, and I don't care about playing Mech Warrior 5. Like, if that's the stuff you're talking about, I don't really care about not being able to play that, to be honest with you. The Steam Deck is going to play a majority of what I wanted to play. Don't worry about it, ADD. I have had my Steam Deck before. It was in public production. Haven't ran into an issue. Nice. Yeah, I don't think for what I'm wanting to do with it, play older PC games and maybe some, you know, like do some 360 emulation, you know, yeah. I know it does 360 emulation because I was watching RGT tonight and he was talking about it. Yeah, I think, let's see, specific games, I'm not sure. I don't remember, but it's just not those games. It seems to happen all the time. I had 2 different Steam Decks and they did not like a whole bunch of games. Well, give me some examples. You're saying there's a whole bunch, but then you can't name one. So name one. And I mean, you know, I'm not being rude or anything here, but I am pressing you on what, you know, what game specifically you're saying you had trouble with. Getting a slice of that early morning twerky. Yup. All right, y'all, I'm going to play Donkey Kong and then I'm going to go. What are some games that are not compatible with the Steam Deck?
Many modern competitive multiplayer games like Valorant, Fortnite, Destiny 2, and Apex Legends often aren't compatible with the Steam Deck due to their anti-cheat software. Also, very demanding AAA games, such as some Call of Duty titles or Starfield, may also not work because of the hardware limitations.
Can my Steam Deck run Elden Ring?
Yes, your Steam Deck can run Elden Ring, and it's even officially verified.
I mean, not that I didn't believe you, Fat Clap, but I just wanted Google to say it out loud. I don't think I'm going to have any worries. No, for sure, Fat Clap. I just wanted him to hear it straight from Google, too. Not that I didn't believe you or your comment wasn't, you know, verifiable enough, because it was. I just wanted the extra, you know, the extra oomph on there. You know what I mean? The games you play, I think you should be good. Right, me too. But no, I appreciate you trying to look out, but I don't think I'm going to be having any troubles. Punksticks. A lot of the mainstream games are playable, but I have come up against multiple games that are not playable on the Steam Deck because of, well, fair enough. Name one. If you're saying you've come across multiple games, name one. I just want you to name one. And don't get mad at me for that. Don't get mad at me for asking you to name one game when you're saying, you know, you have multiple examples, but you can't name an example. I would like an example. I don't know. Show me. Know what I mean? Like, it's not rude to ask someone to, you know, state their proof or state their examples. Just putting that out there. You're a great viewer, Punksticks. I just want to know what you mean and what you're talking about. Well, that's Donkey Kong, Alfonso. Oh no. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just not really worried about it, to be honest with you. When you're looking up games on Steam Deck or even handheld PC, there's a note on this. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I just don't think... I understand what you're saying. Hey, Billy the Bird, thank you so much, dude.
Skip.
That's so awesome of you, Billy. Do it again. Just kidding, brother. Diablo 4 runs fantastic. I can name a ton of AAA games that run amazing. You will have no issues, ADD. I believe you, Fat Clat. Thank you so much, Billy the Bird. Fat Clat, I can't wait to rub our Steam Decks together.
Broccoli, just give it up. It's all over.
Yeah. That is the girl from Donkey Kong. What's her name? Thank you so much, Billy the Bird. Who's gonna match Billy the Bird? Billy the Bird sent 1,000 stars. Who's gonna match that shit? Or he sent a $10 super chat. Who's gonna match that shit with 1,000 stars? Or another $10 super chat. Who's gonna turn this slow day into a not slow day? Thank you so much, Billy. Pauline, that's right, yes. That is Pauline. The one and only. Squawk!
Use me, princess.
Alright, let's do another short game.
Excuse me, princess.
Short game. I do love me some Rampage. Billy the Bird dropped a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that. The Steam Deck will play over 19,000 games that are either verified or playable. The platform that includes approximately 12,847 verified games, 6,217 playable games.
You'll get most of the good games on Steam Deck. When you look deep enough, you'll find games you can't play because of the Steam Deck/software. Yo.
Fair enough. Can the Steam Deck play Dark Void Zero?
Steam Deck can play Dark Void Zero.
It's one of my favorite
Plus that it's
games.
playable, meaning it runs on Steam OS and is fully accessible.
Oh.
You might need a touchscreen or keyboard for the initial setup. Just display settings.
Will the Steam Deck play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic?
Steam Deck can play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Runs well. However, likely need to adjust the controls, such as the trackpads and
You'll
key
get
binding.
most of the good games
Best
on
possible
Steam Deck.
experience.
When you look deep enough, you'll find games you can't play because of the Steam Deck / software. Yo.
Dude, I'm ready for the trickiness. Do you think any of this shit is easy to run? I've had to deal with so many troubleshooting issues. So many troubleshooting issues over the years. So, bring it on. I'm ready for it. My whole freaking streaming setup is a troubleshoot issue. I've had nothing but I've had so many troubleshoots just doing this. So I ain't scared. ADD legit runs a mini TV station. Basically. I welcome it because I like oh my gosh, I've had so many issues it might make someone quit, you know? Yeah, I'm ready for it. Like, I used to play Steam games, and I would, so I want to play Daggerfall again, eventually. And the Steam Deck played Daggerfall.
Yes, the Steam Deck can play Daggerfall, but you'll need to set up Daggerfall Unity, a modern engine port. It's the recommended way for great controller support.
There we go. So I'm excited to play Daggerfall. I'm excited to play certain other things that, like, so there's older PC games that I cannot play on my PC when I'm streaming because it locks my mouse. It locks my mouse into the game, it locks my keyboard into the game, and it flips my other monitors. Like, I have a 4-monitor setup here, and it fucks with my monitor resolution. It fucks with what monitor can do what, because all of a sudden I have to add a 5th monitor to do PC stuff. So, or I have to take one of my monitors away, and I don't want to do that because I use all my monitors. You know, I have my let's see here. You know, I have my main monitor right here where I read my comments. I have my TV right here where I play my games. I have my baby monitor where I watch my kids. You know, I have my mini monitor where I watch Discord. I have my OBS monitor where I keep OBS and Streamlabs OBS. And then I have my other monitor where I keep my Twitch and my YouTube. And you know, so I can't lose, like, I need all this to run the stream. So I can't add another monitor. He said, ADD, it looks like you're flying a plane with all those screens. So yeah, so adding the Stream Deck to have a PC that will act like a game console, I guarantee if there's something that I can't play on the Steam Deck, I can find a way to play it on my PlayStation 1, my PlayStation 2, Oh, that's another thing I look forward to, is emulating PS1. I mean, you guys don't understand the sheer level of emulation that's going to take place. Now, while I don't use my Steam Deck much, I prefer my PC and its video card. I love buying games and testing the limits on the Steam Deck. That's awesome. You know what? Your Steam Deck, you're probably going to start liking your Steam Deck a lot more, that I am going to be using mine more, because that does happen sometimes. No offense, my friend. I just want to see more things, my bro. One more thing, my bro. At least 20 to 30 games that I could not play on the Steam Deck replaceable on my hand. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That doesn't bother me. Your opinions don't bother me, Punk Sticks. I don't think you're being malicious. You're watching The Matrix in action. I think it's going to be great. Everything that I want to play seems to be compatible. So, Alfonso, it's so good to see you too, by the way. She's in the new Donkey Kong. She's in Mario Odyssey. But I don't think Pauline has been in many other games than that. Pauline just started making a comeback. Who's the princess in Mario Galaxy? Rosalina. And who's the one? Pauline. I like Rosalina. The Bronus. Yeah, Punk Sticks. I don't get mad at differing opinions. I just like people to be able to, if they're going to give me an opinion and tell me that this doesn't work because of these factors, tell me the factors. I'm a details. I like semantics. Semantics are how we get down to the brass tacks. And I don't mind being challenged on what I'm saying either, and I think that it's healthy to be challenged on what you're saying. You know, it's good to, be challenged on your thoughts. Hell yeah, dude. I don't mind being challenged on my thoughts or admitting that I'm wrong. Unless it's Fat Clat telling me. I'm just kidding. Steam completely tells you that some things are not... I'm not worried about it, Punk Sticks. I'm not worried about it. It sounds like you just had a bad experience with your little Steam Deck, and it seems like you just need to go put your charger in the port and make up. My Steam Deck didn't play Fortnite. My Steam Deck didn't play Valorant. My Steam Deck didn't play this stupid first-person shooter online that I wanted to play. My Steam Deck didn't play the newest Call of Duty. My Steam Deck, my Steam Deck. My money, give me my money. I'm just being silly. My Steam Deck didn't play this. It didn't play that. It didn't play the man with the big gray hat. Sounds like a Gen Z to me. Hey, no talking shit. And I can absolutely... You talk shit half my streams. I can talk shit if I want to. Shut up and help me get to level 10. Yeah, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic is really cool. So, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic is like a scripted Elder Scrolls Oblivion, okay? It's like a level-based scripted Oblivion, but every level is a continuation, so it's one continuous game, but with like checkpoints that end and have a big loading screen and cutscenes. And but it came out in like 2005 or 2006, and it was like Oblivion with a physics engine. Like if there was a guard standing underneath a like if there was a guard standing underneath of like a deck or an awning, you could break the awning and have the barrels from above fall on him. Or you also had like a rage mode to where like when you got your spells would be more powerful. Like your telekinesis, you can move items and throw items, but if you're in rage mode, you could throw your enemies with telekinesis all the way across the room. And if there's spikes on the wall, you could throw your enemies into spikes, which was amazing and awesome. You could kick your enemies into spikes. You could shoot the floor with ice and watch the enemies just slip, and it was hilarious. You have a weaken spell, and everybody's familiar with like weaken, like make their strength lower. Well, if your rage mode is going, then you can if your rage mode is going, then you can shrink them and then step on them like they're a bug. It is crazy. Dark Messiah was so good when it first came out. One of my favorite, like, kind of lesser known PC titles. And you could use a bow, you could use daggers, you could use a sword, you could use a bow or a staff, like a bow staff. And but the Xbox 360 version fucked it all up. The Xbox 360 version made 4 separate characters. A character that uses bow staff, a character that uses the bow and arrow, a character that uses magic, and a character that uses the daggers. And it is just super lame to have to not have everything. You know, like the fun of that game was you could switch from your daggers and move to your bow and move to your bow staff and move to your sword, and you know, like it's just and crappy. This time when I play it though, I'm gonna play it like legit. Like I haven't played it legit in a while. Usually I enter codes and it gives you, you know, all magic and all all the magic and all the moves, and that is really fun, honestly. Billy the Bird, thank you again for the super chat, brother. Thank you to Punk Sticks, appreciate you guys. King Green, welcome in, man. There we go. Enclave was good. Wasn't that game on PS2? Yeah, I have that game. That game was on PS2 and Steam. I think it comes tomorrow. Yep, it says it's in my area's distribution center. So it should be here tomorrow, hopefully. Oh no shit. You bought MK9. That game is so great. Did you get the one on PS3 with Freddy? It's in St. Louis right now. Old St. Louis. The Show Me State. You can do so much with a Steam Deck when you engineer it. I have one and I use it to control my home and my Netflix. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking back that I'm probably gonna do some Xbox 360 emulation on it. I'm gonna use it as a big emulation box for PS1, Xbox 360, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, just all kinds of stuff. But I'll also play Steam games on it and stuff like that. I can't wait to start getting into being able to get like Humble Bundle stuff more. Because Humble Bundle stuff is so good. Yeah, yep, you're right. No Kratos. That's true. I have the special edition version for the PS3. All right. Give me a reason to stay up. Give me just a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I broke, we're just spent, and we can learn to play again. I have another one that I use to control my lights, heater, alarm, camera. I injected my AI programs to be all voice controlled. That's funny. Need a reason? I can send you a D-pic. I hadn't asked for a small reason. Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm gonna get a little mouse and keyboard for it, probably wireless, that I can set aside when I don't need it. Yeah, I mean, you know, you just put the camera close, I'll never know the difference, Fat Flat. No, motherfucker. Oh my gosh, Fat Clat, you're terrible. He's a grower, not a shower. What's up, Phil? You know, I just don't trust profiles with no picture that were basically probably just created, like brand new Facebook account. Sorry, don't trust it. I was chatting with a friend of mine, and he and I were laughing about how our generation will buy these upgrade PCs and then play something basic like Half-Life. Yeah. Yes, that's so true. I got this really amazing PC. Well, let's play some Mario. Let's emulate Mario 1. Alright guys, this is going to be the last game of the night. Last game of the evening. Seriously, all my PCs at my house have been upgraded with 5090s. And load up Skyrim. Good lord. You're trying to get a hold of as many of those as possible before they go up to $5,000 a piece, huh? Nvidia's lost their damn mind. Luckily, I have a 4070. I'm good for a few years. But probably have to take out a mortgage on video cards in the future. Fuck. Smells like Glenn's saliva. Do you think I'm good for 2 decades, or you think I'm good for 20 years on a 4070? For real? Yeah, they are. They are. You're so right. Separate from talking shit, no beef, I do have 8 terabytes in my living room. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna have 3 terabytes on my Steam Deck because it's got a 2 terabyte in there, and then I have a 1 terabyte card I'm adding.
But I keep it PG, kinda. Oh, guy, spam that name when you see that feed. Type it. Old games anime, that's the creed. Stay logged in, let the old guy lead. Ooh, yeah. Oh, guy,
Hey, Phil, said Factlat. Yeah, I think it'll be fine for what I use it for. I'm not looking to play the best stuff. You know, I'm just looking to play awesome stuff. I'm gonna get out of here though. Yeah, 1080 Ti cards are still very relevant. That's crazy. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that then, because I wanted to be future-proof for a while. I just got to get my PC cleaned soon. You have a good one too, Ray. Thanks again for joining, everyone. We still had a pretty decent day, honestly, I'd say. You know, we hit over $50 in donations today, which I'm super thankful for. So, thank you so much. Keeps the show going, keeps the stream going. So, we're gaining a little ground on Twitch too, which is nice, you know, so gaining a little ground everywhere. As long as I have a couple people watch over there, I feel like that's okay, you know, that's a little growth. rub one out for you? I don't have to do that, man. Yeah. It's gross. I'm not even gonna respond to that. Let's see here. Alright, y'all. I admit it, I love the Stream Deck. Even had the OLED. Alright, take care everybody on Twitch. Don't be a bitch. Say hello next time. And I'm gonna go ahead and go over on YouTube. Have a good one, Punk Sticks. Take care, Ray and Shadow Man, and everybody who's watching over there. Have a good one.